We are live.
You got some of you left in, some of you left.
Okay, next time I'll bring three.
I know I work for you, but still.
Next thing you know, you got problems.
Through you, Mr. Mayor, it is 9 a.m. The live stream and recording has commenced, and you may begin your meeting.
Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk. Good morning, Council, members of SLT, attending residents, and all those viewing from Zoom. I see that we do indeed have quorum this morning at this regular council meeting on Wednesday, the 16th of April. So I call this meeting into session. Where's my little hammer? There we go. And first we will have ask all those that are able to please stand and for the national anthem.
True north, strong and free, from far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. And the person behind that voice, of course, is Mila Bugler, a teenager from Welland, sings that. Now, next is the land recognition statement, and we will have Deputy Mayor Eckert read it this week.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The town of Pelham is situated on treaty land steep in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Hattie-Wendoronk, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people from across Turtle Island live and work in Niagara. The town of Pelham stands in solidarity with all Indigenous peoples, past and present, acknowledging that our high standard of living is a result of the resources and lasting friendship of Indigenous peoples.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Eckert. Now, before we get into regular council business, it is my joy and great honor to recognize a Pelham citizen who has done great things. So, and her name, of course, is Ewan Barkley. Welcome to council, and thank you for attending today. This past March, Ewan was one of nearly 1,500 athletes from around the world who gathered in Turin, Italy for the Special Olympics Winter Games. Ewan represented Canada with distinction, competing in short track speed skating. Councillor Wilson, was that your specialty in your youth?
I had a specialty, but I can't remember what it was.
Thank you. Her dedication and hard work have paid off. Ewan brought home 3 medals, outstanding, including a gold medal in the F-1500 meter event. This is a remarkable achievement, quite obviously. Ewan's journey is a testament to what can be accomplished with perseverance, focus, and a passion for one sport. She embodies the spirit of determination and excellence. Ewan, you've made Pelham proud. That goes without saying. It's your success is a credit to our community and a credit to your intestinal fortitude to get out there and get her done. Excellent. Your success serves as an inspiration to us all. We're cheering you on as you continue doing what you love, and we hope your success inspires others in Pelham to go after their dreams with the same drive and passion. Congratulations, and thank you for representing Pelham so well on the world stage. And if you could come to the front, I would like to present you with a certificate, and I'd be honored to have a picture with you. Congratulations.
Right in here. And counselors, if you wouldn't mind just squeezing in a little bit from behind.
Ryan, put your hand down. One more.
Thank you.
Mom gets to have a picture.
And we have a little bit of Pelham clean for you.
Good job.
And again, great, fantastic, and
Wow, that's an
great for
achievement.
your accomplishments. Continue on.
And where do you train? I'm just curious.
I train in Hamilton.
Okay, they have a speed track there?
It's just on a regular.
Okay,
Yeah.
super.
Congratulations. It's an Olympic size.
Yes, okay, so beautiful. Well done.
And what's next on the horizon?
What's that?
What's next?
In 4 years, they'll have the Olympics again, so that's what's next, is the plan to go again.
Excellent, excellent.
And I also have nationals in kayak this summer.
Multi-sport.
Wow, awesome.
She does it well.
Nice.
That I do well.
Yes.
And will that be at the Flatwater? Excellent. And in 4 years, where will the Olympics be held?
Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland. Excellent, excellent. Well, it goes without saying, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and all the best. Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Take care. And thanks again for joining us today. It was our pleasure.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay. I think we should take the rest of the day off. Really?
Doesn't get any better.
Yes. Okay, Madam Clerk, what do we got?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That brings you to the approval of the agenda, and I have an amendment put forth by Councillor Hildebrand, seconded by Councillor Kerr, that the agenda be amended to add consent items 13.3.9 and 13.4.1, and to reorder the resolution to move in camera, rise from in camera, and consideration of applications for Ward 1 Town Council vacancy to follow immediately after the presentations this morning, and to reorder Report 2026 Municipal and School Board Election Alternative Voting Method Recommendation Report to be considered as the first staff report requiring action. To you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, any comments on the amendment? Not seeing any. Call the vote. All those in favor? Let's see, none opposed. Amendment carries.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That brings you to the motion as amended to accept the agenda for April 16th as amended.
Okay, on the agenda as amended, any other comments? Not seeing any. Call the vote. All those in favor? Seeing none opposed. Motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That brings you to the disclosure of pecuniary interests.
Thank you. After viewing the agenda, does any council member have a pecuniary interest to declare? Not seeing any. Madam Clerk?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And that brings us to our first presentation this morning. We are joined by Julie and Amy of the Lincoln Pelham Public Library to present the 2024 annual report.
Good morning, ladies. Thank you for joining us this morning. And I have to tell you, I have a book overdue.
Oh, well, you can give it to us before we leave.
Okay, thank you. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Good morning, Mayor Junkin, councilors, staff, and residents. We're happy to be with you this morning to tell you a little bit about the year that was in 2024. It was another great year for the library and for our community, so we're going to tell you some of our achievements. We didn't get any medals, but we did some other good stuff. Slide, please. So we've completed the first year of our current strategic plan. You remember we were before you with that last year around this time. And we're happy to share some of the highlights of our work the past year. The mission that was chosen is LPPL Builds Connections, and boy, have we ever been doing that. We've been busy enriching our communities and providing support for residents in really many ways. The 4 pillars of that vision that we achieved are inclusivity, inspiration, responsiveness, and resilience. And all of our services and programs and resources at the library are aligned for the work in this vision. Amy's going to tell you a little bit about our collections.
Thank you. As you can see by, next slide. Sorry. As you can see by these quantitative measures, it was another year of increase. We loaned over 500,000 items last year. Circulation of both physical and digital items increased, as did the number of active card holders in our communities. What does this mean? We are reaching our strategic plan to develop and maintain collections that inspire and engage and uphold intellectual freedom. Our work to select items that support the literacy and interests of our residents continues to be successful. We strive to make our materials be both a window and a mirror for our communities, to provide materials that inform and inspire, engage and entertain, and our continued partnership with 8 other library systems through the Libraries in Niagara Cooperative means more access to a wider number of materials. Some of the things we loan are traditional books and DVDs, but there is so much more. Wi-Fi hotspots and Chromebooks enable those without access to a computer or internet to borrow both. This really helps to level the playing field for those studying or working from home. We loan musical instruments to introduce people to guitars or ukuleles, fishing kits to get people outside, and life jackets to keep them safe. Memory care and autism support kits to help the caring for those caring for loved ones, a telescope, a metal detector, binoculars, and park passes to help residents explore our beautiful region. The addition of hold lockers that enable pickup of library materials 24/7 outside Pelham branches and the book lending machine at MCC have been hugely successful, and we are thankful for the support of the town of Pelham and the Ontario Trillium Foundation for these wonderful additions to our services. Over 238,000 people visited our branches in 2024. That equates to every single resident of Lincoln and Pelham coming to the library over 5 times. These numbers don't include the 76,000 additional visitors to our website who access e-books and e-audiobooks, read magazines, newspapers, and watch films from all over the world from the comfort of their home or vehicle. Some of our awesome volunteers are pictured here. Over 1,300 hours of precious time were donated to the library in 2024, along with over $131,000 were donated to support various fundraising initiatives to enhance our services. Our residents come to borrow, and they also love to attend programs. Over 30,000 attended LPPL programs in 2024 in the branches and in local parks, schools, and other locations around our catchment area. We connect with our residents wherever they are. Now I'm going to hand back over to Julie. Slide, please.
So here are some of the highlights of the past year, just the ways that we've been out in the community and connecting with our residents. We distributed, you'll remember, this time last year we were thinking about the eclipse. So we thought we would include this in our slide. We distributed more than 1,000 pairs of solar eclipse glasses at the library. And in so doing, we encouraged donations to Start Me Up Niagara. So we received all kinds of little things that we were able to donate to help people out. So it was a real win-win. With the support of the Rittenhouse Trust, we were able to launch our first memory lab. It's designed for preserving and digitizing photos and videos. It's a really cool addition to our service. I encourage you to come visit us and take a look. Baby's First Book began as a partnership with West Lincoln and Grimsby, and this initiative, supported by Niagara Community Foundation, provides a free board book and literacy information for babies born in West Niagara Memorial Hospital and in Pelham. Over 700 babies and families took part. We have an amazing new partnership with the Migrant Farm Workers Project in Fenwick, and it provides gathering space and a hub for those working in area farms. Many supports are offered to the participants. We have library cards. We have a hub at Fleming Library as well with Plaza Comunitaria on a weekly basis. Last summer, we had 858 children benefit from our summer reading club and help reduce that dreaded summer slide. We expanded outreach to area seniors residents and provided much-loved programs for residents. We have a quick update on 2025. I know this is the 2024 report, but we had a really busy place in our libraries during March break of 2025. Children and teens had arts and science and technology programming to enjoy throughout the week. Both Fleming and Fond Hill hosted a day celebrating the children's character Bluey. Now, I don't know if you know who Bluey is, but we had 1,000 people come to see Bluey. It was wild. They had a lot of fun. We had puppet shows. We had at the Fleming Center and at the MCC for participants in the town of Pelham's March break camps. And we had Brock University Makerspace staff bring laser cut projects to LPPL to give customers a taste of the equipment that they offer at the Brock University Makerspace. And Maple Acre Library customers were treated to a Harry Potter themed escape room activity. So we had something for everybody. Since January, our children's coordinators, Jennifer Bennett and Leanne Good, have been running a monthly homeschool hangout program at Fond Hill and Rittenhouse libraries. And this offers homeschooling families the opportunity to come together during their school day and participate in library activities. We have had amazing attendance at this program, and we've had to add extra programs on to serve the need. Finally, the last little thing on our slide there was that we achieved accreditation. We already told you about that, and that we won the Ontario Libraries Advancing Technology Award. Next slide, please. Another little exciting tidbit that we've been before you with before was our new bookmobile service, and it's just poised to begin in a few weeks. We're working on that goal to remove barriers to services, collections, and programs, and to provide more equitable access for everyone in our communities. Our Ford Transit 350 has been retrofitted, and it'll be stocked with an amazing collection of shiny new books to borrow. The bookmobile is still to be named, so put your thinking caps on and try to come up with your most creative name for this new bookmobile. It's going to operate as a mobile branch. It will provide library cards, information, and borrowing opportunities, just the same kind of items we have in our branches. It'll have a regular route throughout Lincoln and Pelham, and of course, special guest appearances at area events and activities. Our awesome new bookmobile will carry those collections to those who have difficulty visiting a library branch and introduce all the library has to offer to those new to the area. We really appreciate the generosity of the towns of Lincoln and Pelham, the David Est House Fund, Desjardins, and the many donors who supported this project during our Giving Tuesday campaign. Oh, actually, we got to go back. Sorry. So that's, yeah. Another strategic focus, if we could just pop back to the, thank you. Great. Another strategic focus for LPPL, as I mentioned in our vision, is resilience and continued fund development to help us support our library to be resilient and be more sustainable in the future. So this list of fundraising activities that we took part in 2024 is pretty impressive. We're really fortunate to have wonderful support from community groups and individuals, and the stewardship of our fund development coordinator who's able to focus on these activities, Cassandra Best. We really, really appreciate the ongoing support of the towns of Lincoln and Pelham in all of our activities. And finally, our financial picture for 2024. Is shown here. Again, we're really thankful for support. It takes a wonderful and committed group of people to have the amazing results we've shared today, and a committed staff and board of directors led by Donna Burton and Nicole Nolan, supported by councillors Mike Mikulak and Shelley Nisnik, Terry Tether, Ruth Gretzinger, Stephanie Zaman, Laddie Vanabuathong, Linda Root, Andrew Colgoni, and Jamie Toms. And they're the reason that we can reach and surpass our goals year after year. So thank you all very much, and we're happy to take any questions you might have, or medals.
Thank you, thank you, ladies, for appearing before council this morning. Again, making me extremely tired just listening to your activities. It's just incredible. Yeah, so much for the old little library and go in and rent a book and get out of there. I mean, the breadth of your involvement in the community is just, it just knocks my socks off. It's so great to see. And obviously, 238,000 people going through your doors. You certainly can't say that, that your library is irrelevant and not recognized in the community for the benefits that it proves, that it's given to us. So again, another fantastic report. And before I get carried away, I'll turn to our library board representative, Councilor Nesnick, for words. Again, thank you for appearing.
Thank you, Mayor Jotkin.
Yes, just thank you. Another special year with always keeping us updated and informed of what goes on at the library. And it is certainly impressive, the programs that you do offer and the many variety of things you can now borrow from the library and access. And I think one of the most wonderful things is we need to remember it's all free. So residents can come out and borrow at their will and enjoy those pieces of technology and pieces of literature and all sorts of things. So yes, I have my brain. I'm racking for a good name for our bookmobile. I'm going to win that. That's my goal, is to win the naming contest. Okay. And I look forward to next year. And as you know, we are hoping to move forward with some renovations. Wonderful library here in Pelham. So if residents are looking for a place to donate, we would certainly happily accept any wonderful donations. And we've got lots on the way of that upcoming. So congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor.
Any other councillors, comments or questions to the presenters? Not seeing any. Again, not only thank you for coming here today, but obviously for everything you do to make this community a better place to live in. Thank you very much. To the clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have a motion put forth by Councillor Nisnik, seconded by Councillor Kerr. Be it resolved that Council receive the Lincoln Pelham Public Library 2024 Annual Report Presentation from CEO Julie Andrews and Director of Customer Experience Amy Gilmet for information. To you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Just one last, any other comments or questions? Not seeing any. All those in favor? I see none opposed. Motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Our next presentation is Habitat for Humanity Niagara Font Hill Restore 10th Anniversary. And we are joined by Al and Jody of the organization.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning, and you have the floor.
Thank you. My name is Al Rolleman. I'm the Operations Director of Habitat for Humanity Niagara. And today I want to introduce you to Jody Craw to talk about our 10-year celebration of the Font Hill Restore. Jody's been there since day one, so she's the best person to talk about all the things that we've been doing for that store and the community. So I'll pass it on to Jody.
Morning, everyone. I'm a morning person, so this is great timing for me. All right. Yeah, we're going to give you a little bit of update. I was here 5 years ago giving you an update, and so I'm happy to be here 5 years later giving you a fresh update for 10 years of running our charity in the Restore in Font Hill. And slide 2, please. Yes, so perfect, thank you. We operate 3 stores here in Niagara, and we sell new and gently used products that are donated to us for a fraction of the price of retail. We also do recycling at the Restore. So metal, electronic waste, batteries. It's an easy, convenient place for the residents of Pelham to drop off these things. We make it easy for them to do. We're going to talk a little bit more about our recycling program. But all of this activity that we do, all the proceeds go to building homes in Niagara that are affordable. Slide 3, please. So, that's exciting. That's a picture of me in the pink shirt, believe it or not. That was April 15th. So yesterday was our grand opening 10 years ago. And we have grown immensely over the years. Just shows what support we've had from the community. It's great. We sell all kinds of things like renovation materials, and we've evolved because the store is a reflection of the community that you're in. So we now have new clothing, appliances, antiques come our way, modern furniture, all that kind of good stuff. Our tagline is, every visit is a new adventure, and you never know what you're going to find at the store. But all week long, we've been celebrating through all kinds of specials and promotions, door prizes, all kinds of goodies. So that's going on all this week. Next slide, please. So over 10 years, we've been operating in Niagara for 30 years, but in the last 10 years, we've built 37 homes. That's 37 families served, and that means 138 children of those families have been given stability and safety through an affordable home. Waste diversion, next slide, please. So although we accept and sell in our store these gently used and new products, we have collected in 2024 alone 58,520 pounds of metal, 444,254 pounds of e-waste, batteries, and so on. I will say that this has translated into the Habitat store as being one of the largest recyclers here in Niagara. And last year alone, our store diverted over 105,000 pounds of waste. What's interesting is items that would have generally gone to the landfill are really given a second home and another opportunity in extending their life. You wouldn't believe the things that get donated. Next slide, please. This is one of the nicest things about the Restore. We have a lot of seniors that have been skilled tradesmen their whole life, and they come to the store. So we have a vast age group from seniors all the way down to students. And Crossley and the surrounding high schools have sent us a lot of students. We do co-ops for them, so they get credits for school. I've seen a lot of students pass through Crossley, some of which we've given part-time jobs to, and they've moved on to do amazing careers. We have 2 part-time students right now. One's in college, Pelham resident. But it's really a beautiful thing to see the mentorship that goes on at the store, where you have a student come in that wants to expand their knowledge and their skill set and give back to the community as well, which is wonderful to see in our youth. And I will say that the seniors just love sharing their skills. It's one of the best things about the Restore, I would have to say. I enjoy seeing that very much. Next slide, please. So, yeah, this is a great place. It's fun. You'll hear me say what kind of crazy things we get in there. Tomorrow, we're emptying out a whole model home, as the builder has generously donated all the contents of the model home into the store to be sold. That's fantastic. It's artwork, furniture, all modern, really cool looking, very generous. But like I said, a lot of retailers want to give us new clothing. So this would otherwise have gone to the landfill. So we're selling anything we can raise money for, because of course our mission is to build homes for families that need this. Next slide, please. One of the things, and I have 2 more points here. One of the things that we do that not everybody realizes, we have a salvage program. So we'll go out into the home and remove a kitchen for free. We've had actually some members of council in the past from Pelham go out onto a salvage. So anybody interested in that, we're more than happy to see you come out. We've had many, many kitchens in Pelham donated. The donor gets a charitable tax receipt for donating their kitchen. We have an extremely professional and well-run salvage crew that comes out, and they can quickly do it in a morning, remove the kitchen, and it helps keep it out of the landfill as well. Next slide, please. So how can the council help us? There's a list of things here that you could help us with. The first is to promote our recycling programs, make the community aware that we do have this resource for them, promote the salvage program. We raise a lot of money through kitchen sales. Keep Habitat in mind as a beneficiary of any fundraising events that you have. Shop the Restore, donate to the store, and volunteer with us. And with that, I just want to thank you for giving us this time, and if you had any questions for us.
Oh, thank you for a great presentation. And yeah, just like the library before you, you've got your finger in a lot of pies, right? It's not just, of course, the honorable, the greatest thing is building these houses, and the picture when the key is being held over, passed over to the new owner. Wow, that's pretty special. And like you say, you think of all those children that now have got some stability in their lives. Wow, that's pretty neat thing to have. The 37 homes you built, that wasn't just in the region.
That was just in the region.
Wow. Wow, that is impressive. Excellent. I'll pass it on to the council. Any other further questions or comments to the presenters? I'll turn to Deputy Mayor Eckert.
Just a quick question on the recycling program. Is that able to generate revenues for you, especially I know the metals, but any of the other stuff?
Oh, absolutely. We do raise, you'd be very shocked at how much money we raise through that. All day long, donors drive through with their TVs and everything else, and it's a very busy area of the store for us. So if you think, sometimes we can't sell something in the store, it's just a little past what we call gently used phase, but it's comprised of metal. So we deconstruct it, save the metal. So we do get a lot of metal. Appliances people drop off all day long that doesn't work. We get money for these types of things. So yeah, there's definitely money raised through the recycling program.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Any other comments? Councillor Kerr.
Yes, I think it's a great initiative, and I have dropped off stuff for recycling as well. It's amazing in this day and age how electronics can accumulate, and you really never figure out what to do with all this stuff. And the next thing you know, you've got boxes on boxes on boxes. And it's great to see that there's a location that we can take it and an organization can benefit from it. So I think this is really great. And as you said, the building of the homes, stability for families in a time of need, which never seems to be ending, but we have to be aware of. It's a great opportunity. I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Mine, if I could go back, is so your numbers, we heard numbers from the library. Your numbers have also grown in the last 10 years, I take it, the in-store traffic and also with donations and what have you?
Yeah, all the above. It was, when you open up a location, you're never quite sure what your forecast should be. And the very first year that the Restore opened, it just blew everybody's mind, the wildest expectations they never really dreamt of. I've been told so many people come into the store and they're just shocked. It's not a typical Restore. This particular Restore has won award across Canada for merchandising. Our staff and a very small staff that we have and our volunteers work really hard giving a really great experience for the customers that come in. It's clean, it's tidy, it's organized. It's not your typical restore. So we're happy that we have good word of mouth, and that it's through that really we've grown.
She's actually being a little modest. So this thing, a lot of the restores have actually gone down. With the economy, we've been losing money. Fonthill is one of the only stores that over the last 3 years has gone up, having their best year in 2024 and off to a great start in 2025. So it just shows a lot of the hard work that Jody and her team has been doing there. And the stuff that we do with the community as well. So, and just how we've been able to get donors to come in, how we're able to get kitchens, how we're able to sell those. Like, kitchens are huge. And I'd say one of the biggest things that if you want to share some information about is tell your friends to go to us for kitchen salvage, because a lot of people don't think of that, but it's something that it's 10% of our overall sales. So we can get a kitchen in, and especially being right here, we're a hub to Welland does a lot of rentals and things like that, as we have a couple here as well. But you have such a big reach. So we do kitchens very well in Fonthill. Plus all the home decor and furniture. So they've done a really, really good job, and better than some of the other stores in our area. So kudos to Jody and her team.
Yeah, I will say the product that we get from Pelham is really incredible, and you know, the donors make it. The product that you get obviously makes people like, wow, look at the stuff in here. So I have to thank, you know, Pelham, all the residents here that are thinking to donate, that they've really helped serve families have a better place to live. And it makes you feel good to work there, volunteer there, and our customers and donors feel wonderful because they know they're helping out.
And I've been in your store several times because I like looking at your tool supply. I can't believe the number of tools you have in there. But it's also that you mentioned the number of seniors you have, because if you have any questions about anything, these guys have spent their lives in the construction business, some of them, or whatever. And if you have any questions, the very knowledgeable staff you have on the floor. It's very nice to have that.
Yeah, that is really, we're blessed to have some really talented volunteers that are, but we can always use more.
Yes, indeed. Okay, one last time, any other comments? Not seeing any. Again, thanks for everything you do in the community, and that store right on Highway 20. Great place to, you have a visibility there, that's for sure. And we will indeed do our best to pass the word to the rest of the community about your involvement in the community. And the 37 homes, well, that's just, that's such an accomplishment. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Council.
Thank you, everybody.
To the clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have a motion put forth by Councillor Hildebrand and Deputy Mayor Eckert. Be it resolved that Council receive the presentation from Al Roman and Jody Craw regarding Habitat for Humanity Fonthill Restore's 10-year anniversary for information. To Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. One last, any other further comments? Not seeing any. Put it to the vote. All those in favor? I see none opposed. Motion carries.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That brings us to our resolution to move in camera. And I have a motion put forward by Councillor Kerr, seconded by Councillor Olson. Be it resolved that the next portion of the meeting be closed to the public in order to consider the following. Section B, personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal employees, and D, labor relations or employee negotiations, being 2 items, non-union, and consideration of appointment to Town of Pelham Council. To you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Any comments moving in camera? I'll call the question. All those in favor? See none opposed. We will now take a minute to move in camera.